we need to analyze the data. Oh, I guess I need some data. By the way, it's always good to have really big graphs. So go ahead and make your graphs big. And then simply click Start if you haven't done so already. And if you set your start and stop conditions right, you should get some data as such. Now the first thing you're supposed to do is find out the beginning voltage in time. So it's down here somewhere. Now hopefully you've turned on the fast drawing condition. So just zoom in with a magnifying glass, and there it is. Now I kind of like to stretch out the vertical axis even more, just so that I can see the difference in the two signals. Now if you remember, the first signal here is the output voltage, and this is the voltage as measured at the capacitor. I want to find out the time for this value, because that's T0. That's when the signal begins to rise. And I also want to find out this minimum voltage value, which is not 0, but it's also not this number right here. I'm going to highlight a bunch of data here. Oops, I have to choose it first. Run number 1, the red. Now I've highlighted that data, and I can turn on some statistics. Now, I don't think I need max and min, but the mean value is probably useful, as well as the standard deviation. So right here the mean value is 3.13 e negative 3. The standard deviation is about 2.4 e negative 3. The standard deviation tells us, well, there's some uncertainty in this voltage measurement, which might be important for a post-lab. The mean value, we'll call that our minimum voltage before the signal begins to rise. And you can just record those in Excel. The standard deviation I'll just put right here. I think Option Shift plus sign gives me that. And then, what was it? 0.002 volts? I don't remember. I'll have to look again. And then the minimum voltage, 0.003 volts, I think. My memory's getting bad. 0.003, 0.00, okay, so anyways, that's the minimum voltage with its uncertainty. Now how about the time value? We can turn on the Smart tool and just position it right there. And time, voltage. So we can just record this in the data table as T0. And that would be right there, T0. Now how about the other voltages? Well, we can just auto scale, and we can highlight this region up here and find out the mean value. And we could call that the maximum voltage. And this also has an uncertainty, which hopefully is similar to the uncertainty that we had down there. Now at this point you need to do your calculations for at what voltage value you're at half voltage, excuse me. And then what you're going to do is zoom in on that area after you calculate that voltage value. Zoom in on that area and turn on your Smart tool. Oops. Turn on your Smart tool and find out what the time is at that voltage value. And then you're also going to do that for T3/4, and then you're just going to work on all the analysis for finding T1/2 and T3/4, for finding tau, etc.